Hello, this is Math Models, Notes for 5-4, solving systems of equations by graphing. So we've reviewed how to graph lines, how to interpret information from lines. Now we're going to be talking about how to solve for systems of lines. So we can use these graphs to determine if it has one solution, no solutions, or infinitely many solutions. And if it has one solution, we want to name it. Well, the solution is where our two lines intersect. And so if we look at these lines are parallel. They will never intersect. And so there is no solution. If we look at the second graph, we see that they intersect right here. And this intersection is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. That's one solution. And now we're going to look at this equation. Well, I can go ahead and graph this. I start at 5. And then a slope of -1 means I go down 1 over 1. So I've got my line. And now look at this one. Well, -3 over 3 equals -1. So this is y equals -1x plus 5, which is the same thing as this one. So I have the same line. Because the lines are the same, that means that there are infinitely many solutions. Okay? That means that's a solution, that's a solution, that's a solution, that's a solution. Anything that falls in the line is a solution for these two equations. Now, that's if they're already graphed, we can solve them. Also, if it's a multiple choice, we can check to say, hey, is this a solution? Or let's say I've gotten an answer, I want to double check it. We're going to show how to do that by plugging it in. Well, that's x and that's y. So we're going to have a look. -2 minus -4 equals, well, -2 minus -4 is -2 plus 4, which is -2. Well, that one doesn't work. It's supposed to equal 6. So no, that is not a solution. Method 2, using the calculator, is the same thing. Okay, I can just plug it in. Method 2, using the calculator, I need to solve for y1 and y2. So, I'm going to subtract. Go ahead and rewrite this over here. Minus 2x both sides. -y equals -2x plus 4. Flip the signs. Y equals 2x minus 4. Then over here, if I subtract 3x from both sides, I get y equals -3x plus 1. And now I'm going to put these into the calculator. We have 2x minus 4, and we have -3x plus 1. Now I'm going to go to table. Second table gives me a list of values, and I want to know if 1, -2, is a solution. So I come down to where x is 1. Well, y1 is -2, and y2 is -2. So yes, this is a solution to our system of equations. So I can plug them in. I can actually just plug it in the calculator directly. or I can solve for y and check the table. If you already know your point, this is the better method to use. If you don't know your point, this method will show you how to find it. Now, here we're going to do this by graphing. So we want to graph these two equations. 2x plus 6, so I start at 6. I have a slope of 2, so I rise 2 and run 1. And over here, I start at negative 3. And my slope is negative 1. And I look and I see that they cross right there, which is at negative 3, 0. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 4. We start off, we have to solve both equations for y. So 2x minus y equals 1. If I subtract 2x from both sides, negative y equals negative 2x plus 1. Flip the signs, y equals 2x minus 1. Do the same thing over here. Subtract 4x from both sides. Negative 2y equals negative 4x plus 2. Divide everything by negative 2. Y equals 2x minus 1. Graph it. Well, they're both the same line. Starting at negative 1 with a slope of 2. So we have infinitely many solutions because they are the same line. Now let's take a look at number 5. Again, when you start off by solving for y. So I subtract 4x from both sides. Negative y equals negative 4x plus 3. So y equals positive 4x minus 3. Add 4x to both sides. Y equals 4x plus 9. When we graph these, the first one starts at negative 3. Up 4 over 1. Start the next one. Starts at positive 9. Since I can't go up and over, I go down and left. And notice that these two lines are parallel, which means that there is no solution. So 3 ways we can find the solution to a system. The first way, plug it in. The second way is we can check the table. And number 3 is that we can graph them. This method is the method that I prefer you use, to go ahead and graph them. So, this assignment shouldn't be too terribly hard. Good luck on it, and have a good day.